Okay, so today we've got a really fun one for you. We're going to be unboxing and getting some first impressions of the TFSeven A100 zoomable green light flashlight. It comes in a very simple box, so hopefully the quality is definitely in the parts and not in the packaging. And when we open it up, we see we have what looks to be a very well-made, hard aluminum flashlight, a tactical flashlight. It's got a decent grip to it. There are zooming functions, so I can zoom in there on it. Work by extending and collapsing the actual body of the flashlight. So recall this one is a Cree 6 2000 lumen green light flashlight. Feels really good and sturdy in the hand. It's they say it's a 5 mode. We'll check that out in a little bit. If we open this up and look inside, it is an 18650 battery flashlight, but they do provide an adapter for it to go to 3 AAA batteries, which is a really nice touch. Packs a lot of power, a lot of functions, and a lot of claims. So we'll take a good look at this. I'd like to put it through a couple of tests, and then when it gets dark we'll compare it to some other flashlights and see just how well it performs. I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, so we're back for a few minutes. I've got some batteries in here, and I wanted to show you the 5 different modes it has. First mode, the second mode is a medium, or a high, sorry. Then you have a strobe and a slow strobe. Then that is the lowest setting on it, the lowest power setting. I don't know if you'll be able to pick this up in the camera or not, but the zooming function of the flashlight does seem to work quite well. It's very smooth. Now we're going to do a couple of quick tests. First test I've got here is a water drop test. I've got a small cooler of water here. We'll see how well this performs in the water. So again, we have the light on. We're gonna toss it in the water, give it a couple seconds to see how it does. You can definitely still see that the light's coming out. So I'd say that passes. It does pretty well. Okay, next, I'm about a 5'9" person, so I'd call this probably about 6 feet. We're gonna do a 6-foot drop test onto cement. I don't know if you can see that or not, but definitely still have light. Now we're gonna try to drop it, the lens down, see if it how it holds up. Again, still does pretty good. I'd say that passes. We'll come back as soon as it gets dark and we'll compare this to a couple of other flashlights and see how it does. Before it gets too dark, I'd like to show you what we're going to do for this last test. We're going to pit the TFSeven Cree flashlight against just a generic store multi-LED flashlight versus an Ozark Trail light bar. And what we're going to do is we're going to see how they fare going up against that fence, which is about 20-25 feet away. Yeah, I'll be back as soon as it gets dark. First we're going to test the multi-LED flashlight, the generic multi-LED flashlight. The fence is up there. So here's this flashlight. Can't even see it. on that fence. It isn't doing us any good at all. Just to prove we do have it, it's right here. It is on, but cannot see the fence at all. Next we have the Ozark Trail light bar. Again, I don't think we can barely make out a little bit of the fence. I'm not seeing it showing up on the camera, but it is. I can see a little bit of it out there. Just to show it is on. It is not doing a horribly good job either. And now for the TFSeven Cree 6, we're going to zoom it all the way in first. And you can definitely see that on the fence. And then if I zoom out to flood mode, hopefully you'll be able to see. I can definitely see the whole fence from here now. It lights up this entire side of the yard. As you can see here. We're going to try a different mode. This is a medium mode, I believe. And that, nope, that is the low mode. Still illuminates a nice little spotlight out there. So on high, definitely illuminates a lot. There's a big difference, huge difference in flashlights. Okay, I wanted to do one more quick test to see if this shows up any better than the outside test. Right now we're just on an indoors, we're in the living room. This is the power bar by Ozark Trail. And then in comparison, this is the TF7 green light. Again, I'm not sure if it's showing up very well in the video, but it's much, much brighter. And we are able to focus it. Very concentrated, very bright. Final thoughts, I do want to point out that the button on the back after one of our tests today got smushed in, and I had to take it apart to fix it. It was an easy fix, and I highly doubt you'll have a problem with it when you're using this normally. But just so you know that that is a weak spot and is something that could easily be fixed. Also, there is an O-ring at the bottom of the lens side that I think I might have lost during one of my tests because the lens was a little bit loose. All I had to do is get another O-ring real quick, slap it in there, and it's perfectly fine again. Really good flashlight for the price. Are there better ones? Sure. Are there better ones for this price point? I don't know. It's a really good flashlight. It's a good sturdy flashlight. And if you're going for a green light, definitely the one to go with.